So this is a rough sketch of light and how light is bent into seven frequencies, also known as the chakras, and the personality layer, the individual personality layer, which is imprinted at the exact time of birth by the celestial body. So take a look at this model. See the seven chakras: one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and up there you'll notice the higher self. It's just kind of ironic or to put up there, but it's just a representation. It's symbolic. Yeah. Um, so light enters through the higher self, and there from beyond, and there are infinite higher selves. It enters through the crown chakra. It's bent down into six, and so bent down all the way into the through the root chakra and into the earth's core. Um, it touches us and touches light touches the earth core, but can also penetrate the core the older the child grows, or depending on how it's the child, its personality, individual child. So notice that the seventh and the first chakra are vertical, uh, because they are the entry and the exit point of the vertical dimension of being, and the other chakras are horizontal. The sixth chakra also has a all the chakras have the ability to become to turn vertical, but that's a whole nother subject. Um, yeah. So this is a case example for someone born on the 27th of October 1986 in Palo Alto, California, USA at 3 p.m. 3:03 p.m. And you can, based on that, you can generate a birth chart, which would look something like this. Always the same symbols. Well, a Western astrological birth chart. And the reason for the exact time of birth is because it determines the ascendant, which is right there, the AC. Um, and the ascendant determines the houses, which zoom in a bit, are these houses which vary in size also based on when the ascendant is placed. But I'm not going to go into detail about this right now. So let's first take a look at at how the chakras um, and the planetary celestial body are connected. So as I said in the beginning, these color filters, you notice that they are in different colors. There's one gray color here, which is um, at the first chakra, connected to the first chakra. We have a red color here, which is connected to the second chakra, and this chakra is supposed to be behind the red chakra, like by these chakras, because it's yeah, that's how it is. It acts like a filter, like a color filter. You put in front of a flashlight, it would change the color. You wouldn't. It only changes the color if you put it in front of the color. But for technical reasons, it's the second chakra looks out. Um, yeah. So um, the third color here is blue, and it's like a filter. It's in front of the the chakras, and the first chakra is connected to the sixth chakra here. It's the same pillar. It's just to show how Aquarius, this specific color is connected to wind and to air, the air element, and Aquarius, and how Aquarius is connected to the third eye or higher mind, and Neptune is kind of, sorry, the seventh chakra is kind of beyond these personality structures. So then I'll explain why these colors are where they are, and are placed where they are, and why the gray color goes up till there, and why the red color only is there and the blue color only is there. And the reason is that you'll have to that each chakra is connected to a planet. So there, so the first chakra is connected to Mars. I also wrote it down here. You can check out the picture I've attached. But let's take a look at the birth chart and see how they're connected, and explain a bit about the symbols. Hang on, I'll just move this out of the way. So so the first chakra, the red chakra, which is connected to Mars, which is this symbol. As you can see, Mars is in Aquarius. This is the symbol for Aquarius, and it's in the 12th house with this specific case. And that is why Aquarius is an air element. You can see the colors. There are 4 elements, and Aquarius is the air element. It has this light blue color or grayish color, and it's like Libra and Gemini. They are all same all air elements, and therefore have the same color. Taurus, no, excuse me, Capricorn, which the symbol represents Capricorn, is an earth element, and so is Taurus and Virgo. And Sagittarius represents is a fire. This symbol represents Sagittarius, and it's a fire element, and so is Leo and Aries. And Scorpio is a water element, and so is Cancer, and so is Pisces. So the colors I've put here change according to what element they are, and what specific which specific chakra and astrological sign is has been imprinted onto the energy system, one could say maybe. So Mars is in Aquarius, and that's why here you see this is Mars. It's connected to the first chakra, and you see the pillar here, gray pillar here, is it's an air element, and that's why it's gray. And it's the thing with Aquarius is that Aquarius is it's connected to the third eye and the high like the collective mind, which is kind of up in at the sixth chakra, and that's why it's drawn like this. It's kind of a rough sketch, but really the higher mind should go up into vertical like this as well. The collective mind, I'd say. Yeah, so let's continue to the second chakra here, which is the moon. Second chakra here, this chakra is connected to the moon. The moon in this specific case it was in Leo when the case person was born, and Leo is a fire element, hence the color red. And yeah, it has some specific characteristics as well. Fire, it burns, of course, it's explosive and it has different qualities, but I'm not gonna go too much into depth about each specific sign and what qualities they have. That's probably gonna be for another video. And I have to say that all this is based on uh, teachings I've received from Kabir Yaffe, but it's a major part my own observations and comparisons and sometimes also exchange with other astrology interested people. Yeah, so this is Leo, and notice sorry, this is Leo. This is the symbol for Leo, and it's connected to the, in this case, to the second chakra, and it's the fire element that hence the color red. And notice how the physical body is inside these pillars, and the reason for this being is that the physical body is not what we're talking about. It's of course all the bodies are connected, but the physical body is operates is its own system within another system, one could maybe say. Let's continue to the third chakra, which is the solar plexus here. It's yellow, color yellow. Solar plexus, you could solar plexus chakra, you can almost hear it in the name. It's connected to the sun, and the symbol for the sun is this sign. And in this specific case, the sun was in Scorpio, and Scorpio is a water element, and hence the color blue. You might not be able to see it, but this is supposed to be blue and transparent. And so is Venus, which is the fourth chakra, and Mercury, which are all in Scorpio. Hence, all these three chakras are covered with the filter, the water filter blue. Of course, Scorpio has specific qualities as well, but I will not go into depth about them now. And up here again, we see how the first chakra's filter is connected to the sixth chakra's filter. Yeah, so that's basically how how they're connected, the planets and the chakras.